Hello, hello, I'm the official name rater. My job is to look through the first page of Google, review the nicknames provided by the internet, and then give my recommendations at the end. Today we're looking over Delibird and just Delibird. So basically it's going to be clear just from these first two what it's going to be themed around, because it only makes sense. Saint Nick, whatever, that's fine, don't really care. Santa, don't really care, that's fine. You're just naming it after what it is. It's not particularly interesting or exciting. Name of your food deli, I think, is a little bit funnier because I like the idea of Delibird being more like something that delivers deli sandwiches. That's just funny to me. It's stupid, but I'm okay with that one. Santa Claus we saw for Sneasel and Weavile, and as this guy points out, Delibird doesn't have claws. FedEx, another delivery joke. It's alright, nothing special, don't really care for it, moving on. Peppermint, totally okay with food-based nicknames, matches the colors, and I feel like peppermint is kind of a Christmassy thing, so I think that one works. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of go over these real quick in bulk, just so this way, because I'm sure someone will say something in the comments. Pizza Boy, don't care. Mailman, don't care. Tesco, don't care. Like, they're similar ideas and concepts. There's nothing I can really add or comment to it, but yes, I'm going to be seeing stuff like this and skipping it. I'm actually totally okay with the idea of naming it after the Batman villain, the Penguin, but I think rather than Oswald, maybe just Cobblepot might be a little bit better, but I'm okay with this direction. And I guess if you want to do King DDD, that's fair. I think if we got some sort of improved version of Delibird, I'd want to see it with bulging muscles like Buff DDD. We've already seen Santa, Mrs. Claus, there's no fucking point. Santa Bird, not interesting. Peppermint, we've seen. North, I don't even have anything witty to say. Giftini, Gifty, and Sacco are all terrible, and I hope he gets hit in his Sacco. Acknowledging Pastrami because I saw it in Pokemon.net. We talked about this. Nothing extra to say. Okay, so we've reached the bottom. I don't think we've actually seen anything worthwhile. And I'm having one of those weird moments where I remember a nickname that I'm positive I saw on Pokemon.net, but I just checked again, and I didn't see it. And the nickname I remember seeing on there before, which I had as like it's terrible, but there's nothing else, was Takeout. So I'm really confused, but checking the spreadsheet before we end things off. Okay, so honestly, I've never thought of Delibird much in terms of resembling a penguin at all. I just checked just to see if I was crazy or not, and the answer is like, yeah, probably a penguin, so I'm going to let it slide, and I'm kind of surprised there wasn't more penguin-based nicknames. I think Empoleon kind of hit the penguin mark a little bit better than Delibird did, so I don't know what a Pebbles the Penguin is. I think more along the lines of Pingu, personally. I recognize the name Shady Penguin, but I don't know him and I don't care about him, but I know it, so I guess if someone out there cares, then sure. Rockhopper was what Bulbapedia said it's inspired off of. Kris Kringle, if you want to combine the two opposed to just doing half of it, because half of it's fucking stupid, go all the way or not at all. And that's basically it. So, in general, I would call it a bust. Like, the best nicknames are the ones that are basically just Meowth as cat, and that's it. So I don't really care for them, but as I was reading through these, my brain started thinking about Freezeezy Peak from Banjo-Kazooie and how that's basically a Christmas-themed world. So, I think the name Freezeezy is at least something. It's not the best, but it's kind of what my mind just came to when reading this stuff. And I was like, okay, maybe use that as a name, because like it's definitely unique and easy to identify, and it ties in with the Christmas theme without slapping you upside the head and calling you a fucking idiot for not knowing who Santa Claus is. So that's my idea. In other words, I don't really have anything. I remember seeing Takeout in the past, but apparently it doesn't exist, so I guess I'm just crazy. Other words, any other ideas you can come up with, provide them in the comments. Surely there's more penguin-based things from pop culture that you could go with. I'm positive we'll see it when we come across Empoleon, and you could apply those nicknames to Delibird as well. So, comments, ideas, give a thumbs up to the ones you think are good, and let's talk Delibird.